Hello guys and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another installment in my most complimented perfumes video. This is part 5 I believe, so I've done 4 others already on my channel and I try my best not to repeat any of the perfumes. The only one that I'm probably repeating is this one right here by Plum. It's Hawaiian Roomba. I'll talk about it in a minute, but I believe this is the only one I might be repeating. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure the other ones I have not repeated at all, I promise. So if you go to the other videos, you'll find 20 other recommendations apart from these 5. So a lot of recommendations are there that I have to share with you, but any which ways, now let's dive right into the video and let's talk about these 5 perfumes that I receive a lot of compliments from people basically who are around me, who are surrounding me in my day-to-day life. So yes, let's jump right into it. Now, since I already showed you Hawaiian Roomba, by the way, this is my travel size that I did purchase. I have my full-size bottle in my office drawer and I did not actually plan to sit down to film this video, as I would have got the bottle to show you that I have a massive dent. This one I don't actually have a dent in at all, but I feel like I don't need to tell you what Hawaiian Roomba smells like because it's the most beautiful tropical fruity fragrance that is out there. I love the shower gels, I love the body washes. In case you're new to my channel, you probably don't know my obsession with Hawaiian Roomba, but if you're an OG subscriber or you've been following me for a couple of months, you would know how much I love this specific scent. And I wanted to quickly share the story with you. So a couple of weeks back, I want to say, I had my bottle of Hawaiian Roomba and I was sitting at my desk. I just sprayed it on me quickly because I was a little lazy to go to the washroom and spray some perfume on me. And the minute I did that, and then I was just walking around, one of my colleagues asked me, is that you that is smelling so good here? And this was a male colleague, by the way, not romantic in any way, that he's like a brother to me, but he asked me like, is this you? Are you the one who's smelling so good? Is it you who sprayed this perfume? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that smells really, really good. And then everyone who was sitting in the same bay and in the next bay were like, oh, this smells really nice, this smells really nice. So not one, not 2 people, but almost like 10 people sitting in my office were all like, wow, this smells really, really good. So this is definitely something that I would personally consider. I don't want to say you can blind buy this, but at the same time, I feel like most people are going to really, really like this fragrance. So if you're planning to gift someone to someone, or if you want to wear something that you know that most people are going to like, of course you should also like it yourself, but it's something that is very mass pleasing, I feel like, in general. And Hawaiian Roomba is like the fragrance from Plum that has gotten the most amount of hype. It's got the most number of ancillary products also, and it's for a reason, you know. So everyone loves this, and if you don't, let me know. But I personally love it myself. I feel like I cannot wear it always. I need to take a break for it sometimes, and I took a pretty big break. Now I'm back onto using it, which is again why I took one bottle to keep in my office drawer. And spray it on me whenever I want to, and then I have the travel size at home as well in case I need it ever. So that was my rant on Hawaiian Roomba. Another fragrance that you know I love a lot, and I just wanted to let you know that I wore it I would say again a month or 2 back, so it's not like super duper recent, because I was wearing this a lot in the winter and that's how I completely used it up. This is Nykaa Love Notes EDP. So this is one that, wow, it's the most delicious gourmand, you guys. I want to eat this when I smell it. It smells that good. Yeah, it's just the most beautiful, sweet, powdery, marshmallowy, soft and fluffy cotton candy. It's such a beautiful fragrance, and when I was wearing it, I believe in Jan or Feb, I don't remember very well, I got a compliment again from a few male colleagues who were like, wow, this smells really, really good, you smell really, really, really good. So I was like, noted. And yeah, if you want to wear this around your partner, if you want to wear this around you know, your crush that you're trying to impress, Love Notes, love notes is going to create some sparks with you and your significant others, or you know, your love interests. Definitely get this. I would say it's a little strong for me right now to wear, which is why I've not repurchased it yet, because I'm like, I probably would not wear this in the summer. I would rather wear something like Burberry Her as compared to this in the summer. So that's the reason I haven't repurchased it. But I still wanted to recommend it to you because I did get some compliments on this one as well. And I will be repurchasing it. You guys, I love this so much. How could I not repurchase this? I will be repurchasing this for sure. Then another fragrance that I won't be actually repurchasing, and this is another empty. This is Dear Body's Warm and Pleasant. This is something that I got very locally, so I'm not really sure if you're going to be able to get this yourself or not, but this is a very fruity, childish of sorts Victoria's Secret body splash kind of fragrance that I got from a local department store, and you probably cannot get this online. I don't know if you'll be able to get this online or not, but you can get any fragrance from any brand that is super duper fruity, very very girly, almost a little childish, and you can see I've completely used it up. Again, I want to say I don't remember the exact story because I used this up a long time back, and this was one of the first fragrances that I actually added to my list of most complimented fragrances videos. So yes, I'm pretty sure that one of my colleagues must have complimented me on this specific scent. And you guys, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, I love when guys give me compliments, but in my office it's like 25-75. There are 25% girls, 75% guys. So most of these fragrances that I tell you that okay mujhe office mein compliment mila, it's probably from a guy, but it doesn't always have to be romantic. You know, like sometimes there are guys who already have a girlfriend and they probably smell something nice on another woman, and then they're like, oh, you smell really nice, tell me what this is so I'll get this to my girlfriend as well. I feel like a lot of guys in my office are like that. So yeah, it doesn't always have to be like a cheesy, flirty, you know, kind of a compliment. Sometimes it can just be like, give me your recommendations. And a lot of guys ask me for like makeup, skincare, perfume recommendations so they can get the stuff for their own girlfriends. So yeah, that's that. Another fragrance that a lot of guys in my office really liked, and this is one that you probably already know that guys are gonna really like, but what I was more surprised to see, guys wanted to spray it on their own selves also, which was really shocking to me. That is Viva La Juicy Couture, you guys. This is a classic fragrance that has got so much of hate on the internet, and people are like, oh my god, you wear Viva La Juicy, like that's so childish, whatever. I have owned Viva La Juicy. I still have decants of it. I emptied my full bottle up because that is truly a fragrance that will last for like an hour, probably not more than that, which is why it doesn't make sense for me to have the full bottle. I would rather just make decants of it for myself and then just put it in my bag, and like it's easier to spray on that way if I want to reapply. And I remember having one of my decants in my bag and I just sprayed it on myself in the office conference room actually, and a guy walked in. We just use the conference room sometimes to do meetings and phone calls and a little privacy. So a guy walked in to make a sales call, a phone call, and he was like, wow, this room smells amazing. And I'm like, oh, did you like it? And he's like, yeah, I love it. I'm like, oh, this is my perfume. He's like, do you have it? Give it to me. And I showed it to him. I thought he would be asking me what it is so he can buy it for his girlfriend or something, and he just literally in that moment he just sprayed it on himself and he used up my entire decant. Also, I want to tell you, Viva La Juicy is something that you're gonna have to overspray a lot because A, it doesn't last as long, and B, it's more like a body splash, you know. So it's definitely expensive for the price. It's very expensive for the longevity. That is crazy. But also Viva La Juicy is a scent that it's just one of its own. You can definitely get Zara Pink Flambe. That's probably what I will be getting because it is considered as a dupe for the scent and it's kind of an affordable alternative. So considering how the longevity is so poor, I would still recommend, you know, getting Zara Pink Flambe because I think it's a more cheaper alternative, and it's something you would not mind overspraying as much on yourself. So take that for what you will. But yeah, this was a really interesting story that I wanted to share with you in today's video, specifically because of the topic. But yeah, that's that. Last but not the least, this is a more expensive recommendation as well, and it's one that's actually worth it in my personal opinion. I know I'm a little bit biased, but that is Narciso Rodriguez Ambree. It's my favorite Narciso, the only one that I actually like. I know a lot of people like Masque Rose, Masque Noir, the pink one, Poudre, the black one also a lot of people love. I love Narciso Ambree too. Like every single molecule and fiber and atom of my body loves this fragrance. This is the most beautiful, floral, powdery, sweet, sexy, delicious, intoxicating smelling fragrance. And you would think that I got a compliment from this from some guy in my office, like a lot of these other fragrances, but I actually get compliments from this fragrance around my family. So I have told you in numerous videos how I wear this around my family, my extended family, majorly on vacations, outings, Sunday brunches, weekend getaways, etc. And everyone, like all the women in my family, my masis, my cousin sister, my mommy, everyone loves this when I wear it, but they don't ask me what I'm wearing. But there was this one time that I gave this to my mom. Like a lot of times she'll just use my fragrances, so she put this on her, and all my masis asked her what she's wearing. So I'm taking credit for this because it's my perfume that my mom wore, and she got so many compliments from everyone. So then my mom told her that obviously this is the perfume that Harshita got for her birthday, and this, it's so expensive, and this, that, and all. And if this was not a high-end perfume, my Masi would have definitely purchased it for herself. That's how much she loved it. But then when she found out, oh, this perfume costs so much money, she was like, no, that's too expensive. But she absolutely loved the fragrance. So that is a Narciso Rodriguez Ambree. It's a great scent to gift anyone. You can give this to your mother, you can give this to your aunt, your bhabi, your sister-in-law, any woman in your family. You could give this to any age, because all these women I'm talking about are like in their 50s and 60s, you know, so they love it. My cousin, who's like 10 years older to me, loves this. I love it. Everyone, I just feel like this is a very, you know, versatile fragrance as well. It could be your signature scent if you're, you know, if you have that kind of salary that a 6,000 7,000 rupee fragrance can be your signature scent, then go ahead. I just want to save this for special occasions because I love it so freaking much, and I would not be able to use this every day knowing that I would be out of it in 2 months. So yeah, that's that. That is a Narciso Rodriguez Ambree. But that is it for this video, you guys. Those are all the fragrances that I want to speak to you about, and I hope that you found some good recommendations here from this video. But that is gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.